Your Majesty, you summoned Dubhghall. We have brought him.
Dubhghall, one of the most stubborn men I've ever met in my entire life. That's where this is going to start. And yet, I believe the greatest paths in this game are forged by suffering and striving and failing and succeeding and falling and picking yourself back up again. And you have done these things in measure. It is a distinct honor and privilege for me to place you on vigil, and Her Majesty to place you on vigil. I don't want to usurp things if you have words.
As long as you're not going to, steal from my camp. I mean, you might have done that at the time.
Majesty, he's passed up.
Okay, so we've outgrown this.
Herein opens the court of their Majesties Randall and Juliana, Sovereign, King and Queen of Atlantia. Shall I call him? Sir Mark D'Aubigny, I believe you have a presentation.
This is a tale of the squire. Dubhghall was my squire for many, many years. And I could always count on him to be standing at my back in the line, killing people who were going to sneak up on me. And one day, we had to have that talk that, my friend, you're getting older, and they don't knight people in Atlantia for being a spear fighter. And about that same time, my body failed. My shoulder went. I couldn't fight anymore. And so we found a bit of a compromise. My friend, Duke Anton, said he would take you under his wing because he's a lefty, for one reason, and because he's a bit more of a driver than I am. And I was very happy about that. I was very sorry that I could not take you all the way, but I was also very pleased that my friend Duke Anton would teach you what it is to be a tournament fighter and bring you to this place where you're on your knees in front of the king and the queen, getting ready to go into your vigil tent, finally. Thank you for giving.
Are you willing to sit vigil?
He answered correctly.
We're going to move to the ceremonial bath. I've asked Sir Fergus to speak on the significance of the bath, and Sir Shay is going to assist in that. But we need to strip him and prepare him. Your Excellency, Susanna, are you prepared to take him after this, after the bath?
This is someone like you're going to have an experience.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Okay, so I've been asked and tasked with discussing what the ceremonial bath, when it comes to knighting, that signified was a bathing, was a cleansing, was a new birth into Christianity. Here we do not do this. But it is the idea and the concept of all things in your past, all things in the past being cleansed so that he may move forward on his path in chivalry. To me, this bath, this bathing is important Because every one of us has made transgression. Every one of us has begged for a new beginning. Dubhghall, I put forth here to you right here and right now. One, like I have told you before, it is not too late, right? But you stand before a very large bucket of memories, of mistakes, of misdeeds done to you, by you, and around you. When that bucket is empty, I challenge you to walk forward, clean, fresh, with the understanding of what you are about to be recognized as. If there is that issue, say it now. Then all jokes aside, this brings me no pleasure other than the fact that I know in the end, you will be a better human for it. I would like my hug before.
Now you people.
Let this wash away all the transgression, all the misdeeds, all the things that have been done. For you come from this clean, fresh, renewed. Now I will take my wet one.
If you would take a minute and prepare him for their majesty.
All right.
Yeah.
Usually steals the show. I love this.
And that's sweet.
What did they give you? Oh,
This
yeah.
is so cool.
Pray attend, good gentles. Here then opens the court of their majesties Atlantia, Randall, and Juliana. Majesties will be attended by their order of the Chivalry.
Brothers and sisters, welcome. Appreciate you helping us elevate a new member to our order.
Their majesties call forth Baron Dubhghall.
Baron Dubhghall, having sat vigil and taken counsel from members of the populace, is it still your intent to join this august order on this day?
It is.
I would hear words from Sir Ilarion.
It is my honor to speak on the livery in your arms. Your arms are what people know you by on the field. Will you be the swift hand of justice from the king? Will you be the knight of mercy? When you ride over the hill, they will know whether you bring vengeance or safety. And no matter you are walking through the field or you are at a small event, know that you will be judged and talked about because they will know you by your livery. And I would ask you to always think about that because you are worthy, and I'm glad to have you in the order.
If I may address your populace.
Please.
Friends, my brother Sir Damon and I have the honor of putting spurs on this man. The spurs of a knight represent our responsibility to those who are in our charge. Just as a knight who poorly wields his spur can injure his mount, a knight who poorly exercises his authority can injure his students and the kingdom. We wear these as a reminder that we have that sacred trust given to us by our crown and our populace. The spurs you will be made with today have a lineage. My brother shall read them to you. Be in awe.
These spurs have been worn by Sir Duncan McAdam, by Sir Keegan Broussard, by myself, Sir Damon Broussard, by Sir Bryce de Byram, by Duke William Thomas, Prince Abram de la Barra, and Sir Balaam Dacier. So, they are weighty. When you walk, think of the people who walked in these before you. Stand, please. Hold on, Christian.
Yep.
Your Majesty, there is one piece of business we have to do with Dubhghall, if you would, rise. A few years ago, you became my squire. In doing that, we put a belt on you so all would know your good works and who to come tell. They would also be able to tell me of things that maybe we needed to work on. Through our time together, and our relationship has been great, I can say that I have had almost no comments that needed work, but all comments that needed praise. You've done a good job, and you've been a good squire. Take a knee.
Majesties, Highness. We can hide our true hearts, we can hide our intentions. But when you don the belt of a knight, you cannot hide who you represent and what you have committed to do and to be. This is the Askelson belt, worn by 33 knights from 6 different kingdoms and 45 reigns. First, this girded Duke Olaf Askelson, the founder of our pride and fame. Next, his squire Sir Malcolm McRobert, Sir Eric Harolfson, then our own Sir Forgall Kerstetter, who started our Moose Lodge. Holy Squire Duke Barry McFadden, Forgall Squire Duke Anton Tremaine, Olaf Squire Count Hattie Al-Haddad the Aspiring, may he rest. I was then privileged to be girded with this belt, followed by Jarl Timmock Hakenson, my brother Sir Duncan McAdam, my brother Sir Keegan Broussard, my squire Sir William the Stout, Sir Gunther Addis, Anton Squire Duke Ragnar Blackhammer, his squire Sir Damon Broussard, my squire Duke Jason Kinsley, Sir Thomas of Ravenhill, Anton Squire Duke Martin Lochner, Sir Bryce de Byram, again of Anton's house, Sir Christian von Nuremberg, Sir Mandan Leon, Duke William Thomas, Duke Magnus Tyndall, Duke Amos the Pious, Sir Lucas van Ack, Duchess Cherish Eldavagandi, Prince Avron de la Barra, Sir Christian Thomas of York, Sir Thorsel Solenagua, Sir Erwin Bloodaxe, Sir Jorviger Hackenerson, Sir Dagger Bloodaxe, and Sir Bailey. Now we add you to this roll. Honor your oath to the kingdom. Serve and protect the people of Atlantia. Lest the one who places this belt upon you today is called to strip it from you. Susie?
We will be attended by His Grace Duke Martin.
This is the sword of a knight. The tool of a knight. As a knight, is the instrument of the crown's will. And as the instrument of the crown's will, may you be called upon to dispense justice and mercy in equal measure. This sword, this household sword, has served as the sword of state of 3 kingdoms. It has accepted the oaths and created all the knights who come before you, all of them. May you bring no dishonor upon it until you are called upon to pass it to the next in our line.
This is the chain of a knight. While the belt is white and very visible from a distance, this is the single most outward symbol we have of our faith and our fealty that goes both to our crown and from our crown to us. It looks uniform, yet each link is actually very different than the one next to it. It is unadorned and unbroken. The only way it breaks is if one of these links is weak. There are 24 people who have worn this chain from 5 different kingdoms, amounting to 38 reigns. This is the Moose Lodge chain, gifted to Sir Forgal upon his elevation by Duke Richard Fitzgilbert of Clan Oldcastle. It was first worn by Sir Forgal Kierstetter, then worn by Duke Anton Tremaine, then His Grace Duke Cuin MacDaig, then Jarl Timmock Hackinson of Nordheim, then Sir Duncan McAdam, then Sir Keegan Broussard, then Sir William the Stout. Then 25 years ago, I had the honor of having this placed around my neck. Then Sir Damon Broussard, Duke Jason Kinsley, Sir Thomas of Ravenhill, His Grace Duke Martin Lochner, Sir Bryce de Byram, Sir Christian von Nuremberg, Duke William Thomas, Duke Magnus Tyndall, Duke Amos the Pious, Sir Lucas von Eyck, Duchess Jerry Eldevang Vandy, Prince Auburn de la Barra, Sir Thorsel Solmjaga, Sir Erwin Bloodaxe, Sir Jorvik Hackenerson, and Sir Balin Dacier. Dougal, you will be person 25. If you ever dishonor this chain, your lineage, or our crown, I will rip it from your throat. Grace, I believe you have one last.
So the buffet is a symbol of the last blow you take unchallenged. You are charged to stand up for those who have no one to stand up for you. You will not pass that challenge. You will take it. Win or lose, you will take it standing. You will take it directly. The buffet is a long tradition back into our past. If it bothers you, or it may upset you to see a person struck, he will be struck. So I'll give you about a 3 count here, and then I will apply the buffet. Don't. Nope. Wait, Dougal. Okay. You ready? I'm left-handed.
I have pledged myself, obviously not to cry, but to this kingdom, to you two, the royals, to the future of the old world, to the future of Atlantia, and whatever other kingdom they call it. Hopefully, God, I am yours.
That we are sword hand fit for a king. We have heard your words. We honor your loyalty. We offer you the king's justice,
Queen's mercy.
the meat and mead from our hall, the warmth from our hearth, and an open ear to wise and just counsel. Thus we would swear.
Thus we would swear.
To the end of days.
To the end of days.
Having heard the order, having heard your oath, it is our distinct honor and privilege dub thee once. We dub thee twice. We dub thee thrice. Arise, a knight! This time we have one final piece of business. We're going to hear from Her Grace.
One of the privileges of being a Moose Lodge Knight is that you get a verse added to the lodge song. This is yours. Duke Ragnar and I, mostly Duke Ragnar, sent this for you. The gold and green, the black and white, the blue and gold stand up and fight for chivalry and honor's might. Stand up with the lodge, with horseshoes born to bring him luck, determination, nerve, and pluck, as Dubhghall's knightly blow been struck, the hearthstone of the lodge.
And I believe there should be a scroll. I would like to give the opportunity to see that. Oh, wow.
Based on the Pictish carved figure known as Reneman, a 5th or 6th century figure carved in stone found in the village of Rennie, Scotland. By our will, we, King Randall and Queen Juliana, elevate Dubhghall MacDonnchaidh to the rank of knight, rights to bear arms by letters patent, her pale, sable and vert, 2 horseshoes inverted, argent, done this Emir Eas 59, by the hand of Their Majesties Atlantia. The scroll is done by Maestra Esperanza Susana Fletcher.
Your wife. We'll allow it. Please greet your orders.
Thank you.
For the newest knight of Atlantia, may we all rejoice.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Okay. That's fine.